we came out to put a couple of flowers on George's mom's resting area. So that's where we just spent a couple of minutes. I think it's really important for him to do that and for me to have that time with him with that. My mother's been gone. It'll be 3 years on the 13th, so in 2 days it'll be 3 years. And my mom is cremated and I don't know where her ashes are, so this was a good experience for me too, to be here with him. So yeah, so that's our first stop. I have to show this. We were just sitting here checking out direction for where we're going next, and two gentlemen are walking around and they're handing out carnations. Yeah. And so he gave me a carnation for Mother's Day. Like, how nice is that?
Be kind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the be kind. Yeah. Okay, next stop. We just got water. Look how pretty everything is. The sky's so nice and blue, everything's so pretty. And I'll have to show you a flower again when we get home. I'm gonna put it in the vase. We are having a Mother's Day lunch. Fries, cheesesteak, and iced tea. We're spoiling each other today. Okay, welcome you guys. I'm the anxious woman. And I actually filmed this early this morning and then I deleted it by mistake. George got me a bouquet of flowers and this is part of it. And then over here is the other part of it. Look how pretty. And a couple interesting things. Oh, and he got 2 chocolate chip cookies. That big. We split one. And when we were at, if I didn't say this already, and I might have, but when we were at the cemetery to put a couple of these flowers on his mom's grave, there were 2 gentlemen that were walking around handing out these beautiful carnations for Mother's Day. And they gave me one at the car window. How incredible is that? I said to George, it was his mother looking down at him and me and saying, yeah, it's good. I approve. That's how I'm looking at it. So while I'm sitting outside with the man, I can show you guys the deck now that we have it finished and we're having our iced coffee. So we've got 3 ferns. Got a bird feeder. There's a fern. And we've got a palm. And then a bunch of little flowers, a lot of petunias and Dusty Millers. The yellow ones, there's 2 of those. I'm not sure what they're called, I don't remember. And then of course Hote that George repainted because he was looking a little rough. And then at Home Depot we picked up 3 of these plants here. And then to block the view, we got lattice from Home Depot, 3 sections of lattice, and that's attached to the deck. And then we picked up this 16-foot piece of bamboo, and it's doubled, and George stapled that onto the lattice so that we have privacy. And then the flower boxes came with the lattice. It's a setup. I don't know if you guys can hear the ice cream truck, the ice cream man. I know you can hear him now. Yeah, I don't know if he comes into any of the individual courts that we're in. There's 3 communities, or whether he's on the main street, but I hear him. And so what George did was he put pieces of wood inside each of the boxes because these are 3 individual pieces of lattice in 3 boxes. He put pieces of wood to raise up the flooring, so to speak, of the boxes so that you could see the flowers, because otherwise the flower would be all the way down the bottom. You wouldn't see the flowers. So he raised them up like that. Look how, I mean, come on. If you need to be in this kind of a situation. Oh, and I showed this before, but there's our Mandela wind chime. And it's such a gentle chime. It's not one that's really loud that's gonna like irritate the heck out of the neighbors. And of course our rug. And then there's this flower and this flower. And we just came back from Walmart and we picked up this little throw rug for right inside the door, which matches that rug and that flooring and this deck. So at night, these little solar lights come on when it's dark out. And then our neighbor next door to the right, they don't have, hold on, I have to talk to you, hold on. Okay, so I figured I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. It's the end of Mother's Day. It's like almost 9 o'clock, I think. And just to show what all the anxiety does to me throughout the day and how I manage or not. It was a busy day. After we had our iced coffee, we went over to the mall. My goal was to walk 2 laps, at least 2 laps. And I wanted to go into one of the shoe stores. And we walked a lap, we went into the shoe store. And everything's so expensive. And then we walked maybe a quarter lap. And that was all I could do. I couldn't be in the mall anymore. I just needed to come home. And we were up here stretched out by like 5 or 5:30. And I've been up since a 2:45. And I can do like X amount of things in a day, and then I can't. And I can't function. So Mother's Day's over. It was a good Mother's Day, but I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. And I just pray I get some decent sleep tonight, a little bit. So I hope everybody had a decent Mother's Day. And I appreciate everyone that's here. I'll be here at some point tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 12th. There's no extra special kind of thing tomorrow. The month of May has a lot going on for us emotionally, but tomorrow is kind of like a break, emotional break. Tomorrow we don't have anything to really think about emotionally tomorrow on the 12th. So I'm going to try to get some sleep, and I'll talk to everyone tomorrow. Namaste.